Now taking a look at our local news, the City of Crookston held a Code of Conduct and Ethics Committee meeting Thursday night at City Hall. The committee is working on developing the said codes for elected officials, city employees, boards, and commissions. The meeting was attended by Mayor Guy Martin, council members Don Cavalier, Cindy Gerswald, Dale Stainbrook, and Steve Erickson, along with City of Crookston Finance Director Angel Wiesner. The committee has been chaired by Cavalier, who has been doing research into the codes for other cities. Stainbrook asked Cavalier if cities like Thief River Falls and East Grand Forks asked their boards and commissions to sign their codes. Stainbrook said he was asking from the concern that it could deter people from serving. Cavalier, who used codes from those cities as templates, said he hadn't asked if all of the volunteer positions serving on boards and commissions were required to sign in those cities, but he would look into it. Cavalier also said he thought the City of Crookston would want board and commission members wanting to sign the document to be serving in those roles.
We're trying to eliminate conflicts and provide standards for ethics and conduct in city matters. And the City Council, we hope to promote the faith and confidence of the City of Crookston in their government to encourage citizens to serve on the council, boards, and commissions in the future. My thinking would make them more confident in that we have a group of people that want to serve their community, be on a board, but take some action and do something.
Cavalier said that while some may feel the document is a little long, that a complete document is needed, not a watered-down version.
Well, we first started on it, and we had a page and a half previously to the code of ethics, and we didn't have the code of conduct included. So I felt that maybe we need to do a code of ethics and a code of conduct and keep them intertwined throughout the document. And so we're on the move to try to get this thing in place sometime in the future. But there's been good discussions. We've had 3 or 4 meetings, and it's coming together. Some people think it's a little long, but if you're going to have a completed document and not just a watered-down document, you need to have it complete.
One of the topics areas in the Code of Ethics is a conflict of interest. Members shall not use their official positions to influence government decisions in which they have a financial interest, or where they have an organizational responsibility or personal relationship which may give the appearance of a conflict of interest, which Cavalier affirmed his belief council members would need to refrain for voting or partaking in resolutions related to their person, property, or business.
They're not supposed to, according to the new ruling that we have. But maybe it's not new. It's been in the League of Cities for many years. And if they shouldn't be voting on a motion or whatever if it's going to benefit them monetarily or whatever. Persons shouldn't have the idea going in that they're going to make money or benefit from what they vote on. Probably someplace it says they could probably make some money on it, but not more than they have invested in the project.
When asked about council members having to abstain from votes based on the conflict of interest, Martin said he would need to revisit that part of the document.
This document isn't a finished document yet. It's a good point you brought up, that I think it should be revisited and looked at. I'll underline that and pay more attention to this.
Asked if he could think of any instances in which, based on the definition of conflict of interest in the draft, a council member or members should have abstained.
I guess not in the short time I've been mayor, but it certainly could come up to be a conflict in certain instances.
Martin said a couple of times throughout the meeting that he thought it was a good idea for the City of Crookston to have a code of conduct and ethics in place, but that he has had a hard time seeing a situation where it would come into place. Asked if he'd witnessed a situation since he was mayor the code of conduct and ethics would come into play, Martin asked for a specific example. Asked about what transpired at Tuesday night's Crookston Housing and Economic Development Authority meeting, Martin said,
"It possibly could be. I guess I wouldn't want to comment further on it, but there's a possibility."